What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. My name is Chad, and this is
D.
And we back with another great video. I'm actually excited to dive into this because I like going into him. He just be shutting people down. We are going into Kevin Samuels, and what he is doing is, I guess he's debating with a woman or a wife the role she should play. So I guess it's gonna get real heated. Because I know this is like either you on this side of the fence as a woman and being a wife, or you on this side of the fence of being a woman as a wife, and it's about to get real. There's no in between. It's just either or, and it's about to get real heated. You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's dive in.
You live in peace with a man. Can you submit to a man? Can you play the background?
When you say play the background, what do you mean play the background?
Play your natural role.
My natural role in being a wife?
Yes, the background.
I don't think a natural role as a wife is in the background.
Show me where in the world a natural wife is in front.
She's not in front, but she's beside.
No, she's not.
Why she's not, Kevin?
Are you out of your French toast mind?
Don't do that now, Kevin. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Okay, well, when a burglar comes, are you standing when somebody's coming to break in the house, are you side by side beside your husband? Or are you standing behind him because he's going to have to take the bullet?
To be honest, I'm standing beside my husband.
Oh my God, I've never thought of it that way. And then she really say about this. Let me shut up. Just get back.
Why am I out of place?
Oh my
Tell
God.
me how. Am I too masculine for it?
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Your place. Oh my God. Hold on. Why are you out of place? I'm telling you why you're out of place. Your place is behind your husband, guarding the children.
Okay.
Oh, we got somebody else in here.
Okay.
So
it's about to get real.
How about your grandmother?
Okay.
Hold on, Hannah. Your grandmother, was she married?
That's another thing, Mr. Kevin.
Hold on, Hannah. Let me come back to you. Hannah. Was your grandmother married?
Yes, my grandmother was. But that's the thing I'm trying to explain to you. We in two different generations right now. The generation that you're trying to explain to us, my generation is not living like that anymore.
Yeah, and that's why you're dying by yourself.
But who says there isn't a man that's willing to take me for him to me for me?
1 in 4 of you will marry. I mean, look, man, the stats don't work for your argument. Prior to 1965, black people were married at a rate of 80%. You go out to any cemetery, you will see a black man buried next to a black woman. Mm-hmm. But you go after 1990, and you'll start seeing black women buried around her children.
Why is that?
Because y'all are unruly, unsubmissive, and out of line.
Well, go
to a restaurant on Friday or Saturday night, and you'll see a mama. You may see her with her mother and a bunch of kids. There will be no husband.
Well, how many women at that point in time had degrees and education? Everybody.
What the fuck does your degree mean?
Why doesn't it mean anything?
What is your degree in?
But why doesn't it mean?
What is it? What's the degree in?
That's not the question.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, I tell you, no, because almost 90% of the degrees women get are in humanities.
That's not the question, though, Mr.
Yes, it is.
That's not it.
You don't seem to understand. A fucking communications degree is pointless.
How is it pointless? And who says my education and my degree is incomplete?
Okay, if you want to play the game with me, I'll play it with you. You want to bring up degrees, you're going to have to be specific. What percentage of women get degrees that are in science, engineering, technology, or math? Infrastructure.
I don't think that matters.
That's your problem. You don't understand what's important.
What's important then, Mr. Sanders?
Who is that?
He about to call out everybody in the back, girl. He want all the smoke.
Completely out of line. But you don't even understand how the world works. You're running on override. Men build the world that you live in.
Oh, okay.
Who built that house or apartment you live in? Was it a crew of women? Who designed the metal work? Who put in the floor, the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating? Who put that in? The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
So women are not capable of doing none of those things. None.
You're not good at it. And we're given a choice. Excuse me, because we're given a choice, because women are free today, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're educated, right?
Uh-huh.
Then why don't we see 51% of the construction workers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the engineers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the plumbers, electricians, military, train operators, heavy, dangerous work as women? Because when given an opportunity, women segregate themselves into more comfortable positions. Men do the dangerous work to build society.
Okay.
That's your place.
That's my place. I should follow my husband. I should follow the man. That's his place. We're not equal. He's stronger than me.
He is. No, he is. Go look at Bear Grylls Island season 2. And they dropped a bunch of men and a bunch of women on a deserted island and gave them some basic tools. And they had to survive for 6 weeks. By the end of day 1, the women had gotten lost and were fractured. By the end of day 1, men got on one side of the island and started building out a shelter. By the end of 6 weeks, the men had damn near made the internet. By the end of 6 weeks, women almost would have died 4 times.
I feel like growing up, seeing my grandfather, seeing my daddy pay all the bills, do everything in their power to make sure the home is kept well, they still went out and did bullshit over their wives. Now,
Excuse me. Hold on. Let me stop you right here. First off, stay in your damn place as a child. That ain't your motherfucking business.
But I'm grown now.
But ain't your business. Excuse me. Stop. Breathe. Breathe. No. I will shut this shit down. I will shut this shit down. I'll shut this shit down and finish. That is not. It's not your place. You tell the worst part of everything. But where do you ever? I never hear you women give black men credit. It's always talking about the waiting to exhale and the color purple bullshit.
That's the bullshit right there. Let me tell you something. I go to therapy, and me and my parents and my grandparents, the shit they go through might not have been my business, but I inhaled it. I saw that.
That's your problem. Okay. And how old are you?
It can be my fault.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. Well, due respect, man. That the world doesn't owe you and me understanding. Because, hold on. Because there are people in this world. I will shut this shit down. I won't. No. We don't do that. See, you talking about the traumas that your grandmother and mother, that ain't your business. Stay in the child's place.
But if she's seen it, she
But
can't
that's the
help
point.
it.
You're trying to.
Yeah, but I think he basically saying like she saw it, but she's trying to apply it to her life today, like it happened to her. He's basically saying like, yeah, that happened to them, but that didn't happen to you. So she going out applying what happened to them to her, and she ain't even been in a relationship like that. So it's like, let's just say, for example, if I grew up in an abusive household, like let's say my dad was beating my mom. Of course, it's gonna be traumatic on me, but I'm not gonna grow up and apply it to.
But you might, because you'll think
I'm saying, yeah.
women is love, and it's not. So you'll think that, oh well, my daddy did it, he loved.
Okay, let me give a different scenario. That's wrong. Let me deal with a woman. Let's say you grew up in a household and your mom got cheated on. Of course, you're going to have that in the back of your head, but you got your own life to live. You can't go out and judge every man that you go to. Cause my mom got cheated on. That means every man out there that's going to cheat on me. That's what he's saying. Like,
but I feel like in the back of my mind, I'll have to kind of just
But that's what he's saying. People are going out there, they are applying it. You say you're going to have your shield up a little bit, but what he's saying is like, you shouldn't go out there and be like, okay, I'm dating him. Oh man, my mom got cheated on 15 times. I got to make sure he don't, like, I think he going to cheat on me 15 times. You don't know that, man. He ain't your daddy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's what he's saying. Is she's trying to apply like her grandma and her mom to her life. That's why he's saying you 30 now. You're a grown woman. You should be able to apply your own stuff to your own life. Like, I get it, trauma. Yeah, of course you're gonna be like, okay, I got my shield up a little bit. Yeah, my mom. You know what I'm saying? But she's trying to say, oh, I got like, no, that's your mom and grandma's life. That ain't yours. And I think that is a problem. People apply other life, parents' life.
So your children need to come get in a relationship with you and no man? Or should they stay in their mother flipping place? That's what I thought.
I don't want my kids to see me.
That's not what I asked.
The same thing.
That's not what I asked.
But this is what I'm asking.
That's not what I asked.
Can I talk? Can I say something?
But you didn't answer the question. Your children need to stay. Your children need to stay in the children's place.
Somebody said I look 48. Okay.
Stop work. Your children need to stay in the children's place, because between you and that man is something that they don't know, they don't understand, because they're too young. They shouldn't be trying to judge it through childlike eyes. How old is your oldest?
I agree with that.
15.
How old is your youngest?
10.
What's your take on that? I think that is a big issue in life. I never went through it, but I think like, not even just say women, like relationships in general, allowing their kids to dictate their relationships.
Oh yeah.
Like no. No, y'all. You.
I'll ask for your opinion, but that ain't gonna do nothing.
And I think that's a big problem in today's world. Man,
Yeah.
we had a conversation with somebody about this. They was like, "Oh, my kid didn't like." Did he hit you? Like, if he abused her or
because
something?
at the end of the day, once they turn 18, they're gonna go off and do theirs, and you're gonna be over here single by yourself because you listen to your kids.
We had somebody tell us, right? They was like, "Oh yeah, I'll let my kid, if they didn't like the person, so we stopped." Your kid chose. Okay, why didn't your kid like? Oh, they just don't like him because they don't want them to be their dad. Okay, he ain't gotta be their dad, but that don't mean your kid get to decide if that's who you're gonna be with. Like, if he ain't doing nothing absolutely wrong, and your kid just don't like them just out of despite, that's horrible. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people do that.
And I think and honestly, I feel like it's because they don't want to see their parents with someone else. They want their parents to be together, and I get that.
And I think that's why a lot of people single too, because they let their kids choose who they gonna be with. That's horrible. My God, you better go sit
10
down.
years ago, your oldest still believed in Santa Claus. Children need to stay in children's places. And one of the problems we have in the black community is black women put their children in grown places where they should not be. They let their children see and experience stuff they should not experience, because then kids do what they naturally do. That's a problem of parenting. Your mama shouldn't have exposed you to it.
So okay, you're right. I can admit that. You are right.
Every other group, black people don't commit adultery and cheat at any exorbitantly higher rates than other people. We just use it as reasons. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates just came out saying, Bill Gates, the most richest man in America, right? What his wife come out saying, oh, by the way, Bill been kicking with his ex-girlfriend all our marriage. Now, see, if there was black folks, Tyler Perry would have made a movie about it. Because we understand that this whole notion of man and woman, there's always an understanding between the man and the woman. And the man and the woman need to understand this, and the kids need to sit at the kids' place, eat at the kids' table, and not be involved in grown shit. Because I don't know
Agreed.
men who just say, I'm gonna wait till the kids come home and I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of the kids. That ain't how men move. I don't know men who say, I'm gonna wait till the kids come and I'm coming screaming and holler at you. That's not how men do.
You know, it's crazy that he said that because now that I think back in my childhood, I was around a lot of adult stuff. You?
Not really. My parents, well, my mom and dad, like they used to just kind of be like, "Oh, go over there," or if we were, how do you say, like if their adults were talking and like see us, they'd be like, "What are you doing over here? Go over there."
Yeah.
Go. Like
I mean, I had that, but there was moments where they were just like, there was just like I grew up in it. Well, we grew up in the hood. Let's just be honest. So if there's something outside, having like a drive by or something, you outside with them seeing it, like.
Oh yeah, we
and
would
stuff,
go
and I
outside
get that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I'm
but
saying
when it came to like stuff in the house and stuff, like if it was grown folks, like they'd be like, "Okay, go play with the kids." Like,
but you know what I'm saying? No, I see what he's saying there too. Like allowing your kids to be around grown stuff, and then they grow up and be grown at 9 years old. You wondering, they shouldn't be seeing grown people stuff.
I agree.
And at 30 years old, man, whatever happened to your mother and your grandmother, as traumatic as it is, due respect, man, you got to process that moving on, and it cannot be an excuse because your children could say the same thing.
My thing
Break
is,
the curse.
and this is just coming from my experience with dating.
Break that generational curse.
You are telling women to stay in their place, to be submissive, to be soft, to stand behind
It's
their
not
husband.
considered soft,
But
though.
they don't reciprocate the same thing. We can do all that, and we still
Get treated
shit
like
on.
shit.
That's bullshit.
Please tell me how is that bullshit?
It's bullshit because hold on, no. What you focus on, you see. The black community, black men, when surveyed, asked about committed relationships, what percentage of black men cheat at? Cheated at 28% rate. What rate do black women cheat at?
I don't know what the number.
24. And there are 2 million more of us. Every time a black man is cheating with somebody, he's cheating with somebody. It's usually with a woman, married or in a relationship. How many black women have multiple children by multiple men? That's polygamy. That's a poly relationship. See, the way you tell the situation is like a woman does the best thing and a man gives her ass kiss. A 50+% divorce rate in the country, and it's almost close to 60% of the black community. And 80 to 90% of the relationships, black women are leaving. You're leaving. You're home wrecking. You're breaking up the relationships. Men stay. Y'all leave.
They stay, but they cheat.
Why do you
So does
think
that make
women
it
are
better
leaving?
though?
No.
Because you've been sold a
Does
Disney
that make it
fantasy that
better?
you should
Yeah,
be
they
happy.
stay, but they cheat.
Instead of understanding that you have duty, honor, respect, and you chose to be in a relationship, especially when you decided to make a baby with somebody, you need to stay for more than just yourself. French toast your happiness.
So I should settle.
No, you should. Are you a Christian?
I'm not.
Well, have you been married?
No, I haven't.
You plan on getting married?
I would like to.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I don't want to settle for nothing less.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I plan on.
For better, for worse, sickness and health, the richer for the death do us
She's not
part.
gonna believe all that.
Shit
Shit
about
she don't
happiness.
believe in Christian. She ain't Christian. She ain't gonna believe in none of that.
So I'm supposed to be miserable.
No, you're supposed to be an adult.
Okay.
So she not gonna have those morals then. Like he asked her, are you?
I mean, she could be something else. She
But
could
I'm
be-
saying, but she don't have those morals. And he
Yeah.
read what he's quoting right now is biblical. That's not gonna apply to her because
yeah.
she's like, okay, I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like no, like that shouldn't make you stay, because they're not leaving, but they're cheating. So why would a woman sit there and be in competition with another woman?
Yeah, no. I don't agree with the cheating.
That's rude. That's fucked up.
I'm listening. I just
Who
want
is
to.
this? Is that Big Shirley?
He said that Big Shirley. You know he called it. That's him.
I mean, I'm trash. See, that's what I'm saying. This woman, this so-called woman, supposed woman, can say I'm trash. What if I said this wrong, Big Shirley? Bring the facts, the data, the statistics. Don't bring your trash ass attitude and take your bonnet off if you're gonna get on here. Yeah, that's what. See, and that's what I mean. That's all you gotta do. That's what comes out the bitches and everything else. That's why your fat ass don't die by yourself. Kick rocks. You can't make this shit up.
He don't care.
Inevitably triggered
He
by
just don't
understanding.
care.
I gotta settle. I gotta do this. Run, gentlemen. Run from these women. There is no negotiating with them. Leave. Nothing you do is going to be right. Always the worst case scenario.
That
Why?
negotiation,
Because
I
single
see.
women keep women single. You can hear the cholesterol in her voice.
The negotiation part.
Okay, now you're being disrespectful at this point.
Why did she try to do it? She couldn't even walk across to turn it off herself.
I think okay.
That was a
I
bit
get
much.
I
That was a
get
bit
he
much.
applying it on a black woman's term, but I'm applying it to the women in general. Like what he was saying, and us being young and married when we got married young, and you know we had our adventures and everything, and we had to balance each other out. Like learn to, like he said, what did he say? Not give in, but I can't even find my dang word.
What? Submissive?
Not submissive. I'm not looking for that. We had to like balance our, like, if I'm this, like, let's just say I'm outgoing, she wasn't. We had to come to a agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is what we do. Like, you come to a agreement,
fair
like,
ground.
yeah, fair ground. And I think that's what he was trying to get across, like telling her, like, as a man. I don't think he was mainly like saying that he go out and cheat. I think it was more or less like, y'all got to come to a fair ground understanding. And I think there is no understanding. Like, you want to be dominant. Like, some women want to be dominant. Like, they want to be that dominant alpha woman in the house and this and that. And I think what he's saying is like, you can, but still your husband is this
The head of the
head,
household.
and you could be dominant, but you right here. Like, y'all can come together. Most of them want to be here and they want to be up here or up here. And that ain't gonna work. And I know it's probably only some girls coming here and say it, but it's not. It's not. A dominant woman is not gonna work. You gotta play your role, and I'm not
Because
saying
it's
like
if the woman is dominant, then that makes the man either have like to feel like competition with her, or less like then you wonder why your man isn't like a full man. Like, oh, why you like you're trying to take his place. So how can he be the man that he wants to be if you're sitting here trying to play competition with him?
Exactly. And I think that's where he was heading, as in far as, I'm not giving excuses on cheating, but I'm saying, I think that's what he's saying, like, you being like that, and then he do go out and cheat, he said, with a married woman.
I think the wrong thing was when he said that, like, oh, who built your house, who built all this. Yes, indeed. By all means, men did that. But that's because back then, women doing it, that was abnormal. That wasn't in the
But now
norm.
women are trying to...
But now women are doing it. But it's like 9 times out of 10, if you're getting a house built and a group of women come to you and say, hi, we want to build your house for an all-woman building construction company, you're not going to straightway say, okay, yeah, no, you're going to, because in your mind, you're used to men being the builders and men doing all the hard work and labor like that. You're going to have to think about it, because why? It's not
But not even
seen.
that. But what he's saying, he's not saying you're going to be surprised by a group of women. What he's saying is, like, he compared that show. You got a group of men and a group of women on the island. Four of them almost died trying to make it. What he's saying is,
Yeah, but back then,
okay,
women are
that's
different
what
back then compared to now.
that's what he's saying. Y'all, he's saying they say y'all different. Y'all want to be different, but y'all ain't taking a different path. Like, you ain't in these jobs. Y'all saying y'all, we different now. We different from my mom. What jobs y'all got? That's why he asked those degrees.
Okay, and I'll give you that
He's saying,
one,
what
yeah.
degree you got? Y'all different from your moms, but y'all getting the same degrees as your
Yeah.
moms. Y'all had the same jobs as your mom. You doing the same thing as your mom. Social work. It's the same thing. So, but yet, I'm doing the same thing as my mom, but I want to have a different approach in the house.
Yeah.
No, go be an engineer. Be the head CEO. Be that person. Then you can have some dominance and come in here and say, like, oh, I changed the game.
Yeah.
I've seen some girls. I worked in the railroad. We had 3 engineers, three girl conductors. 3 out of the whole system. 3. Not saying that's what y'all, but that's what he's saying. Y'all want some girls want to have that, and they got them jobs. Social work, mail post office. It's the teachers. It's the same thing, but yeah, it's a different time. No, it's not. Y'all still have the same jobs. Y'all not changing nothing, but y'all want this dominant approach as I'm me. Our mamas, if anything, they could be the Megan Thee Stallions back in the day saying, yeah, I got it by myself, because our mamas was the one pushing it hard back then. The girls these days ain't pushing like our mamas was, cooking stuff from scratch, trying to figure out how they gonna feed their kids, like growing stuff in the garden and going out there picking something. No, y'all act like when they get, oh, I'm dominant, I got my own crib, I didn't did it. No, our mamas them did it.
The man literally relaxed and just came home from
Our
work.
mamas them did it. Y'all got it easy. Don't sit here and say, talking about, oh, we women now, and I got it, I got my own stuff, I got me. Who helped you? Who created that to get your own? Come on, Kevin. Better talk to him. But I don't know. It's gonna be like I said. This is a touchy subject.
It's a debate for everybody.
I know this
and
comment
anybody,
section
though.
gonna go bananas. Like I said, we had to balance each other out and find our common ground with each other to get through our relationship. Because she was a dominant. We not gonna lie. She knew she was a dominant, and I was like, look. When we first got together, we had breakups left and right because I was like, "Oh hell no, this too dominant." Like, but we came together, and we almost 9 years in the game, 3 years married. Like, it just comes to a common ground. Like, and it's sad that at our age, we about to be 29 this year, and at our age, you don't see a lot of married couples. Like, it's
I thought I was
scary.
28.
29, girl, 29.
Oh.
You don't see a lot of young couples married at our age. Like, it's just sad. It sucks. And that's, I think, what Kevin's trying to get across. This new young generation want to talk about marriage and settling down, but our marriage rate and divorce rate is trash. Y'all don't want to settle down. Y'all want to be having hot girl and hot boy summers every goddamn summer it comes.
I mean, I feel like you can do that with your man, though.
You-
I feel like
but
the
I'm saying
thing
you
is, like,
can't-
women... I
But
feel
where
like
are you settling?
make sure you know the man you're being with or having a baby
How many-
with. Like, I believe in that saying, marry your best friend.
But answer this question. We talk about this all the time. Me and her, we talk. How many people we know right now at our age, that's our friends and not, or whoever, single, But always come to talking about being married, but yet they out having hot boy and hot girl summers all the damn time. Instagram looking stupid. Like, who you gonna find? You gonna find whatever you looking for.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. Like, you know, and then I think it's more or less like, you know, some people are afraid to grow up. They're scared to commit. There's like a lot, there's a lot of fears in life, and maybe that's, or they haven't found the one. You know, men could be out here looking like, man, I don't want to wife that up. And so they looking like, or, you know, girls be like, oh, he don't got money or whatever.
You talking about getting married and your body all over the internet and everybody didn't see.
But that don't put that out.
No, but
it
plays a part. I'm talking about single life. That plays a part. Like, he go there, like, if he barely meet you now, he going there and titties and asses out. I mean,
he falling in love with that titty and ass.
But he's supposed to fall in love with the titty and ass, not the world. Did your Instagram look like that? I didn't think so. And like Kevin Samuels said, shh. Did your Instagram look like that? I didn't think so. But anyways, let us know, man. Let us know what y'all thought about this video. I know it's about to go bananas. Y'all gonna go crazy in the comment section.
We still agree to disagree over here.
You know what I'm saying? We still make it out. We 9 years in the game, though, so I can't say nothing. Kevin, come talk to you right now. Boy, what you gonna say?
Are you done?
I'm just playing. I like Kevin. He cool. But anyways, we'll see y'all in our next video.